So if you actually did all of your expulsum that you could do to cover all of your blues, have you done any calculations on it to like what you would actually be getting total, like how many veiled crystals that you'd be actually getting? I mean, shit, that's just 100K profit that's just sitting in your bank. Why not do it? Is it just purely from the time investment of having to craft all those bracers to get all the expulsum? Yeah, but you gotta tap into all your markets. War scrolls are doing good, but if you can make another 100K on top of that, then there you go. But your problem would be actually selling 100K worth of veiled crystals. How long it would actually take you to sell that much? The aquamarine. If I turn it into disenchants 2 days. Okay. Yeah. I think let's see, we got tonight. I'm gonna finish up. Actually, let me check my handy dandy schedule here, make sure that I'm not working. What's today? 17th? Wait. Oh shit. Is this the right one? I'm looking at the right oh, that's June 21st. Oh, damn. I got worried there for a minute. I was like, oh, shit, I got work tomorrow.
Huh? What?
I said I got worried there for a minute. I was looking at my schedule. And it was the wrong schedule, and I thought I had work tomorrow. Oh, man. Did I throw away the other schedule? Shit. I sure did. Well, hopefully I can get work tomorrow.
Oh, so well.
Let's see here. Oh, there we go. Until June 20th. Alright. Nah, we good. I got tomorrow off too. Sweet. Skirt, skirt. Alright, so once we hit this, because tonight we should be hitting the other 5 hours worth of the 10-hour farm. I don't know, we'll find something. Whoops. Find something fun that we can farm. Maybe do like a loot appraiser challenge. Because I have not actually personally done one of those yet, so I might as well jump onto it. Oh, there we go. Got a glorious. Nice. 15K. Very nice. Another bloodlust. Yeah, I just can't. I can't even keep up with all the bloodlust. It just sells instantly whenever I put it up. Alrighty, everybody. Let's see. Gotta get a hydration break in here. I will be right back. Have I tried the Surmar farm? Are you talking about the one, the open world farm? I have not. That would be a fun one. Talking about the one that everybody's, or the, somebody made a video about that not too long ago here. Alright, hold up. I'll be right back. Stay where you at. Don't leave. Don't go anywhere. Tons of T-Boos coming your way.
Ooh, bitch.
Alrighty. Alright, children. I have returned with a nice little Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Gotta get that crispy IPA in for the night. Yeah, so so you done the Surmar farm? How long have you farmed it? What are the numbers looking like? And do you kind of work to optimize it? So like do you do anything with all the cloth I'm assuming that you get? You do the silk shuffle or what? Tried last night. Took Taylor 5 to level. Damn. Really? 10k raw gold? Now you got me kind of intrigued. In an hour. 10k raw gold. And that's before the cloth.
Oh, no.
So what you're telling me is that if I take my 4 chickens out there... Ooh, got another glorious. Sweet. If I take my 4 chickens out there, then I could get close to 40. Now, see, that would be something that I'd be interested in. So, with that farm, do you have to have the ox statue for it to actually work, or can you do it with just a bunch of druids? Oh, I saw. Hold on here. We gotta figure this out. I just saw an update come through for... I saw the blue tracker come through. Auction house. Significantly relaxed the throttle on all auction house operations except canceling auctions. Sweet. It's better with a monk, but 5 druids can work. Okay. Well, I have 4 druids. So maybe I can find a willing and eager monk to sit out there with me and just reap the reward. Damn. 1k cloth. Not bad. Well, depending on prices on your server, you should either sell it on the auction house or shuffle it. Wait, where did my 80k come from? Did I miss something? I think I missed something. Probably just sell the cloth at 2.5. Yeah, that's a good idea. At least see if it sells. Have you tried selling the cloth on your server before? Breakfast. That one's empty. That one's just a tease. Yeah, I'll get it. Yep. Whoop. Man, you gotta shuffle all that linen. Don't sell it unless your server is one of the few that has some jacked up tide spray linen prices. You need to be shuffling that. Yep. Do you use D-Junk, the add-on D-Junk? Oh man. Absolutely gonna change your life when it comes to doing the vendor flips. So you can set inclusions, exclusions. You can set it to be aggressive. You can set it to be really safe. I normally set mine to be pretty aggressive. And then what you do is you just drag the pants over into the inclusions, and it sets it forever as an inclusion on that character. So then every time you hit, like if just say you're on your Tundra mount and you hit the little auctioning guy, every time you hit it, it's instantly just gonna sell. You don't have to keep clicking it like you have to click on scrap or junk or anything like that, and it just insta sells like the whole bags. Yeah, it's like scrap, but it's 10 times better than scrap. Because I used to use scrap until I used D-Junk, and then I've never looked back. Every now and then it'll mess up and it'll leave like 3 or 4 in your bags if you have a whole inventory, but it's very rare. It is on Twitch, and that's how you spell it. So essentially then what you do is if you have 15k tide spray, you just sit there with a bunch of the nylon threads, craft all of them, and then just pull them out of your mailbox after you've crafted all of them, and then just hit it with D-Junk while you're on your mount, and it just sells instantly. I do that a lot. I have a buddy that's multi-boxing with me on the server, but he's way off the deep end. He's running like 24 accounts, so he just doesn't have any way to where he can actually funnel all the tide spray linen that he's getting every day, because the auction house can't take it. So I buy it all from him and then just set my chickens to auto craft in the morning. So I use that a lot. Yeah, it's definitely time consuming if you're doing it on one. Yeah, it is pretty insane. I'm shuffling about 120k tide spray linen a day. But it's a great profit. And for me, so I don't have, like on the days that I work, I don't have a lot of time that I can actually spend on the game, because I do 12-hour shifts. So it's great for me because then I can just kind of set them to craft. And then when I come back from work, I'll just log back in and they're all crafted. So that works great. I'm a nurse in an ER. So right now we're getting pretty slammed. Yeah, yeah. I'm so sick of those things. I swear. I'll be so happy when this is all over. Sure, everybody else will be too. But man, me especially. Oh, yeah. The thing I hate about it is just that everybody comes up with new things that they need to do every day and every couple hours. And then everybody takes it as complete fact. And it's like, well, you know, over the course of the past month, we've changed the way that we do this about 40 times. So I want to believe you. And I have to listen to you. But I'm a little skeptical. Yeah. So what do you do, Pri? Not bad. Estimated 80K for the hour, so pretty pleased with that. Oh, nice. Harbor Freight.
No.
You guys all open back up? I'm assuming. Because everybody's starting to try to make everything come back to some kind of normalcy. Yeah, I'll be interested to see what everybody keeps as a norm through all this.
Oh my god.
See if that becomes your policy now. To where from now on, even after all this is over, you still have to wear masks and gloves to work. Because I'm sure everybody will like that. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah, they're saying, I saw a report that they were saying that they're already saying that in schools they're going to keep it to where kids can't share certain things anymore, like they won't be able to share crayons with each other anymore, or certain stuff that they use throughout the day. You know, they won't be able to share that kind of stuff anymore to help prevent this kind of an outbreak and stuff like that. And that they're going to make that like a mandatory thing that they're keeping up after this. And it's just like, come on. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And on top of that, you know, me being the cynical jackass that I am, I'm just like, you know, don't see anybody against the vaccine for COVID, but you know, everybody's asking where the vaccine is now. It's kind of interesting that all of a sudden everybody wants us to produce vaccines. Ugh. Yeah, just a little bit much. Yeah, it's a steroid that we normally give to people that are having asthma attacks. It's the dextromethasone.
YouTube Premium. Sign up for the student plan today and get 1 month free.
Yep. But see, the media is just now getting a hold of that. We've been doing that for months. It's a pretty standard treatment. Holy shit. Ah! Nice. Fucking awesome. Got the skull flame shield. Hell yeah. Who got it? Who got it? Let's see. Modest Mills. Woo hoo hoo hoo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 140K. Hell yeah. Now let's see if we can ride that out. We're only an hour and 24 minutes in. See if at the end of the 5 hours we can either get another Skull Flame or if we can get another T-Booze. Just got a Lofty. Awesome. Yeah, Lofty, I'm not sure what server you're on, but Lofty sells really well on this server. It doesn't seem to do as well on Storm Rage, but I mean, that's also because all the Lofty pieces on Storm Rage, there's about 30 other people, if not 40 other people posting the exact same thing, so. Hey Kichi, what's up? How are you doing? Thrall is 15K. Damn, nice. I don't know if I have any. I'm sure that I've already gotten some Lofty set. I know during last night we got a lot of Lofty. Got some Supreme. We get a bunch. I have gotten a absolute shit ton of the Jade Fire from here. Let's see. Yeah, see, I got the Jade leg plates here. 56K on my server. Damn. You can see I have one in my bags. I probably have at least another 2 of the leg plates. I think I got 2 of them last night. Got the shoulders, nice. Boom, boom, boom. Really? Oh, you know what? That's why. It's not showing it in my total because it was on my other account, or it was on my other character. God, that Skull Flame shield is such a sick transmog though. That's only the second one that I've ever gotten for the Skull Flame. My luck on those has been pretty low. I've had 2 or 3 of the T-Boos drop before, but for some reason the Skull Flame I get even less than T-Boos. So... Oh, Pre, are you over here doing Silithus, or are you doing a different farm? Yeah, that's the problem that I have, is because I love transmog as well, and that transmog is amazing for shield. So I'm gonna have a hard time selling that one. Oh, you're in Silithus? Okay. Well, next time we come back here and farm, you'll have to join in on the... I'm going to start setting up the challenges. So we'll start doing challenges. Because I had no idea... that the Loot Appraiser challenge was a completely separate thing. So then I'll keep us a nice little leaderboard up on the stream page. Can show off all the T-Boos and the Skull Flame shields. Yeah, I know Sharkin. Yeah, he does. He just doesn't do YouTube or stream right now. He was in the stream here with us earlier. Yeah, I always loved watching his videos. Maybe someday we'll get him back into we'll coax him back into the streaming YouTube world. It sounded earlier like he was thinking that he may do something with it, but just not do the gold. Like the gold aspect of it. I think that's honestly kind of what got to him a little bit. I can appreciate it though.
Oh, it's fun. Ugh.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people in the gold making community that are not the nicest of trolls. So there's a lot of good people that love the knowledge and love just learning from people and stuff that they do. But then there's also a bunch of people that just get pissed about everything. Oh, we got some more Vanguard. Okay. Are you just now getting into it? Or getting back into it? Yeah, I took a big break myself actually. Majority of the beginning of the expansion I spent farming a bunch of old world stuff, a bunch of mounts that I didn't have, and all kinds of fun stuff like that. So then I came back, and right around the time that I was coming back to current content and gold making as more than anything, is when they announced that they were going to be removing the Bruto. So I was like, well, shit. That gives me something that I can work toward. Very nice. Nope, that's part of it. I'm almost there, though. I'll probably have it in the next week.
Oh, no, oh, wow.
Oh! Holy shit! I don't know where I got the horseshoe that I've got, but wow. I mean, God, we're an hour and 35 minutes into doing it. This farm, we're gonna be going for 5 hours to complete the 10 hours, and I've already gotten the Skull Flame and the Blade of Hana. What the fuck? Damn. Alright, well, let's keep going. And they're not even in the looted item value. Holy crap. Blade of Hana is over 200k on my server. So we just got about 380k worth of transmog in the last, what, 30 minutes? Fuck. Well, the 5 hours last night of absolutely nothing until the very end has now paid off. Well, I mean, to be fair, it paid off yesterday because I did end up getting T-Boos. So, but I did go a full 5 hours almost before getting the T-Boos.
No. Fuck this off. No. This fucking ball.
I got 3 of pearls. You win. You win for the night. I give up. I'll just call it quits now.
You hungry?
Huh?
Go eat.
But I'm a little busy. Mm-hmm. Heard he got 2 insane drops just in the first hour and a half. Can't ruin the streak now. Because yesterday I got a couple of slaps in the face. My 3 epic drops yesterday before I ended up getting like a hand of Edward the Odd was my 4th epic drop. But my first 3 epic drops within like the first 3.5 hours were all freezing bands. So if that's not a slap in the face, I don't know what is. Okay. Yeah, that just hurts.
No. What? No.
Oh, we got some more Keeper's armor.
No.
Those sell very well too. You know what? I've never actually looked at what the transmog looks like. Let me see. I see it. Oh, okay. Not bad. They're pretty cheap, but they sell pretty much every time I post them. So, Kichi and Pri, if you guys were not in here whenever I did the farming yesterday, so essentially what I'm doing is that this is going to be one of my 10-hour farms. So I'll put up like a video talking about everything that we got during the farm. And I have one bank alt that I'm just sending all this to. So I think that I'm just going to kind of sit down and make a nice little spreadsheet of just absolutely everything that I got. So then I can say, you know, this is everything that I got for the 10 hours of farming. And, you know, prices on your server may vary. Boom. I feel like 10 hours is always a good, pretty good standard of farming to kind of get an average. Sweet. Well, I'm sure as shit gonna have enough rune cloth to last me for the rest of my time playing. Probably make it all into bolts and then just disenchant it for the old mats for enchanting, and then make a bunch of enchants. I haven't started making the I don't think I've started making any of the vanilla or BC enchants on this server, so yeah, it's gonna take me a long time, a long time. Because if this gives you any idea, so you can see how much I have on here right now, I'm not even full yet, and I have 2,119. I got 4 chickens here, so just say 8,000, and we're only an hour and 40 something minutes in, so just say 2 hours in. And yesterday I did this for 5 hours as well. So I'm gonna have a lot of bolts. I seriously am just gonna have to go back and send all of the nether or the rune cloth here back to all of my chickens, and then just sit there and have all my 4 chickens just crafting bolts all at once just to actually make all this. You can never have enough bolts, ever. I may just start, since I'm multi-boxing and I'm a hoarder when it comes to the items that I get, I may just make bank alts that are just specific cloth. So I have like a linen bolt bank alt that's just full of linen. Have a wool cloth, silk. I don't know. Play around with it and see. I already have a full guild bank and bank alt completely full of filthlings from when I did the filthling farm with my 4-man. That was one of the pet farms that I did, and that turned out to fill a whole bank. Hey Boone, what's going on? You having a good night? So Boone, you missed some of the insanity from tonight. We are an hour and 45 minutes into the farm, and I have already gotten a Skull Flame Shield and a Blade of Hana. So I can just go the rest of the farm and be completely good. Hit up Winter Spring. Haven't been there in a while. What are you farming up in Winter Spring? You talking about like herb ore route, or are you talking about like doing the Azure Welt and Disgusting Oozling farm, or what are you talking about? Let's see. Like an hour of each. Yeah, they you get a lot of essence of water from those. I will say though, you do get more essence of water from the Hyacinth Macaw farm in Stranglethorn. Yeah, I was about to say. If you're doing it solo, you get more with the Stranglethorn. If you're doing multi-boxing, you get more with the Ice Avatars. Or, well, let me rephrase that. If you're 5-man. So if you're doing 5-man with the Ice Avatars, then you will get more. If you're just doing 4 like me, it's more beneficial to go and do the Hyacinth Macaw farm because I can spread out my 4 around that little island and then hyper spawn them. Oh, well, there we go. Got a 4 of Warlords. We're set. Look at that. Juicy 191 gold. Whoo! Usually solo unless there's something. I gotcha. Yeah, see, it's always nice when you can farm. See, I farm with me, myself, and I. So, you know, we have fun. You know, they don't talk back. Well, most of the time. Most of the time they don't talk back. I can kind of just go and do whatever farm I need or want. Ugh. Yeah. Glorious has tanked. To be fair, I'm probably not helping that because I'm pretty sure that I've gotten 4 or 5 of them. But also, I don't price aggressively unless it's under 5K. Oh yeah, for sure. Hell, I remember selling a majority of this stuff for so much more. I remember when Hanzo's sword was at least a solid 30K. Let's see. Let's see if I can find another one. Jade used to be way more. Jade used to be like 60, 70 for the pants. So I mean, there's just so much that's dropped down. Yeah. Yeah, I've been pricing my lower end transmog pretty aggressive lately and doing a bunch of cancels and stuff like that, and man, I just can't even keep up with them. The last day that I posted my low end transmogs, which I consider my low end transmogs everything under 5,000, I think in 48 hours I had like 300 or 400 sales. Oh, see, there we go. Got a lofty. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that just like so many people tried and wanted to get the Brutosaur but aren't going to be able to get it, or just haven't, kind of just gave up on it, so now they're willing to spend their gold on other things. So you're starting to see a bunch of other markets start picking back up. It also could just be selective to the servers that I'm on, but it's kind of interesting that I would see a rise of transmog sells over the past month and a half on all three servers being a high pop, medium pop, and low pop servers. So yeah, fair enough. I like it because it makes me gold while I sleep. And I like my sleep. So alright. We're almost a full 2 hours in, and this is just 90k on this tune. So if you just take the average, by the time I hit 200, it'll probably be close to 100k estimated on each of them. So that's 4, and then the other 2 that have the Skull Flame and the Hana Blade. Damn, it's made a killing over the last 2 hours with this. And even though I think it'll be a pain in the ass to do, I think what I'm going to end up doing with all of these Twilight texts is I think I'm actually going to turn them all in, so I can see just how many of those decoded bags that I can actually get and open. See just how many of those patterns I can get. I opened 300 of them up already, and I just have more of those patterns than I'll probably ever know what to do with. And some of them aren't cheap either. Like after opening up 300 of them, I think 2 of the dark rune patterns that I got are 30-40K a piece. Yeah, I was using a little macro to turn them all in quickly on one character so that they all stay on one. What we got there? Thank you for the follow. Ooh, right as we get a Jade Fire chest piece. There we go. Oh man. Yeah, I've been really enjoying Twitch streaming. It's interesting. It's way different than just putting out videos. But I really enjoy the interactions, being able to talk everything through. I've probably done 10 or 15 streams now on here, and I can't tell you how much I've learned from people. Just from other people coming in and talking to me and stuff like that. It's been awesome. And I do this shit all day, every day. When I can. And, you know, still learning stuff. Just crazy. And now I completely understand, after multi-boxing for a while, why Student and all of them always do like little lockbox openings, because my god, I just have so many lockboxes. So many. Ozone, welcome back. Let's see. So all of your druids are attacking the same one. What is your targeting macro that you're using? Because as you can see, mine sometimes attack the same ones, but not always. Are they spread out like mine are? Alright. Well, the other thing may come down to is how fast you're able to kill them. So your 110s, how fast are you killing them? Because, I mean, you can see with mine are just essentially double tapping them. So does it take you a little bit longer to kill them? Does it take like 3 or 4? Because then if you wanted to, you could get really specific and have certain chickens only target certain things. I don't know if it's your macro then. It may just be the sole fact that you're not able to kill them enough or fast enough. Because you can see mine are pulling different ones, but then also sometimes attacking the same ones. But I'm using the same macro setup that you are, which is just / tar twilight and then cast moonfire. But also it may be more beneficial if you're already having 3 of the chickens, or if you're already having 4 of the chickens set up. You said 4 or 5 tap. How many do you have out there? 110s. Let's see. How many chickens do you have out there with the monk? 4 plus your brother's the monk. So I would do obviously the monk in the middle then, and then if you want, keep the macro that you have, and then you can just do a basic start macro and have one of your chickens kind of run around and pull everything in. So then your other chickens will just be sitting there attacking the same one at the statue, but that may be the best way to do that for you until you're a little higher level and you're just killing them faster. Dude, Sage, you missed it, man. I got Skull Flame Shield and Blade of Hana already, and we're just now hitting 2 hours in. Yeah, no shit. I saw you guys. So I saw you after I raided him. You started talking to him, and then I woke up this morning and was sitting there with my coffee looking and saw that he was still on. Okay, Ron. Okay, gotcha. Thinking about your plans from Storm Rage. You itching to get over on Storm Rage? When you planning on doing the boost on Storm Rage? Yeah, that's something you really need to have. Soonish. Again with the soonish. I gotta get my 4th account on here with a character on Storm Rage so that I can come out here and do this one. Week or 2? Alright. Then we'll absolutely do some damage. Well, I mean, we're pretty much going to get blamed for anything anyway, so did it really surprise you that much? I know there's always bad information going around about that. Do you see how fast they Blizz backpedaled on the whole auction house deal though? I told you they were going to. What's your easy explanation for the boxers? Of course they were. It was a shit idea with a even shittier implementation. But they're keeping the cancel scan part of it so they can keep people from continuing to undercut each other. Yeah. You're gonna outbeat the player because you have more invested into it, but the botter is absolutely gonna wreck us because the botter doesn't need to sleep. All right. Yeah, but the one player isn't going to be playing 24/7. Neither are we. Boxing does help us level that playing field a little bit, though. Yeah, I really wish I could box the Atoll skinning. That's all I would be doing right now if I could mirror it. Man, did you see my video that I put out today? I had the video of Iron Docks just running in the background the entire time the video was going. Of all the bots just running in and out and in and out and in and out. I was just essentially like, you know, if you wanna actually try and fix something, why don't you start with this? And the fact that you have like probably solid 60% of your bots right now running Iron Docks. $144K a day. Yep. But only the true crazies do 12 hours a day. Do the video effect. So yeah, you can. The thing that I was talking about is that you can't. So the Atoll skinning thing that he's talking about is running and skinning all of the trash in Atoll Azar, and can't really do that as a boxer, just because it doesn't really benefit you. You don't get any more. So the way you try to get around that is by mirroring. So I can mirror my movements and everything on each one of my tunes and run them through separate instances, but the servers are glitchy and the instances are glitchy, so one of them keeps running off, or one of them will do something stupid and run off into another group, and it just makes it not worth it. Yeah, you can multi-box fishing with IS Boxer for sure. I'm actually gonna do that the next time that Darkman Fair comes around. I just throw the loot out every, 40 seconds to a minute. Just clean everything up because I'm trying to actually see exactly everything that you're getting. And then I'm gonna make a nice little spreadsheet full of stuff that'll tell you exactly all the transmugs that I got, how many of them for 10 hours, and all that fun stuff. Sending it all off to a bank tune that'll be able to organize it all out for me. Yeah, and see, right now with the quarantine and everything like that, you have no excuse not to play 12 hours a day. Come on now. So, Ozone, I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about it, or yesterday when I was talking about it, but just so you know, whenever I do these 10-hour farms, I always do videos that I post up. I like doing the videos of what you can do, what you can get for 10 hours doing a certain farm. So all of this will be put into a video where I'll kind of go over it, but then I'll also go over all this with the stream and everything like that. You know that I have it, man. It's just I change back and forth from farms so much, and I like having my target specific macros that it doesn't bother me having to click the looterang and it not being part of the macro. I know that it's killing you though. Your OCD is just going through off the charts right now. Oh, I'm sure that you could find me a fix for it. The only thing that I don't like having to switch back and forth is that I feel like every time that I do a new farm for the first time, none of my macros save. No matter how many times I hit save, I'll wake back up in the morning and then all of them will be gone and I'll have to do it all over again. This happened for pretty much every single farm that I've gone to. I don't know why, but that's what happens. But yeah. And it keeps me from not just destroying my 1 button. I get to click my 2 button every now and then. Come on, I gotta spice things up every now and then. I can't just click the same button for 10 hours in a row. Oh, do reload. That's why it was kicking it out then. And getting to press 2 every now and then keeps me from completely losing my sanity while I'm testing all this out. And also getting drops like Skull Flame and Blade of Hana. That helps a lot too. Hey, don't tempt me. I'm gonna eat a kebab.
No, almost off.
Let's see. Well, alright, getting a little close here. Rest of my chickens are looking a little close on spots too. Sell some stuff off. Okay. There we go. Let me clean up all the rest of my chickens here for a sec. Get them to sell off all their stuff. Alright. And then this chicken. Boom, 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 boom. Sword of Zeal. That's not too great. Got the Helm of Narv too. And last chicken. Really? Blade of Titans goes for 3K on this server? Damn. That's nice. Alright. Now I'm back. Back to the killing. Yeah, so now that they've done away with the posting cap, now I can go back to my normal daily functions and actually go and post all my auctions. Sage, I think you would cringe if you actually knew how many auctions I was posting up on Bleeding. Just in the short amount of time since I've been on the server with you. Fair enough. I don't touch the sky golems. Once I get enough chickens though, I'm gonna have to borrow back that volatile the volatile market from you. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. I was looking at positioning on that farm either yesterday or the day before, and I think hypothetically, if I have 5 chickens, I should be able to very poorly get the volatile water farm to hyperspawn. But I'll essentially just have to have one of my chickens running around, which is fine for right now. But with 5 chickens, I should definitely be able to get the volatile fire to hyperspawn and volatile earth if I want to do earth. But earth just sells for so cheap, it's almost not even worth it. That's how my druids loot everything. With the looterang. Cassette, what's up? And yes, I do Alliance Farm. I haven't done an Alliance Farm in a little while. So maybe I should do that tomorrow. Figure out a nice farm that I can sit out there and do a loot challenge with. Yeah, so my looterang hits all of the bodies that are all around me. So each one gets to loot all of the loot from all the bodies. Ah, gotcha. Oh shit. Vengeance, thank you for the sub. I see that come through wrong. Like I'm missing out on drops. Oh, so I get what he's saying. So Sage, what he's talking about is he's saying that with the volatile farm, they're not all of the druids are close enough for the looterang to actually pick it all up. So he was moving around, or they were moving around the druids everywhere to actually loot all of the bodies. But see, with this farm, you can just throw a looterang out and it hits all the bodies. So that makes this farm really efficient. But when you're doing the fires or the volatile fires, then it's a little harder. Yep, it's all about luck. As we have seen tonight, we have been extra lucky. I still can't believe that we got both of those epics drop in the first 2 hours. Yeah, so Ozone, kind of what he's getting at is if you're doing like a 4-man or a 5-man farm, or even if like a 6 or 7, that's all good and well if you want to spend the extra time to run your chickens around and have the rest of them keep looting and doing their stuff while you're also getting extra. But Sage here does like 26 or 16, 18, and 24 man farms. So to move a chicken army around like that, even a small area, is just a very daunting task. So what Sage is getting at is on his end, it's more beneficial for him to just take the loss and farm an extra hour than it is for him to try and get all the chickens to move in the right direction. Sometimes the chickens just don't want to listen to you. So, let's see. There we go. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute. You guys hold down the fort for a minute. Sage, don't let it get too crazy in here. No. Breakfast. Alrighty. I have returned. Let's see. Oops. Alright. There we go. Yeah, so Sage, I've been thinking about a couple of little areas that we can test out the hyper spawn in to see whether or not they actually end up, if those mobs actually end up scaling with us in those zones, to test for the leveling boosts. Of course, a couple of the ones that I've been thinking of are ones we'd have to be a little careful with, just because they're a couple of little starting zone areas, so we don't want to piss too many people off that are starting their starting quests. How long has it been taking you to get into DPS tonight?
Okay, here, hold on. I'm gonna match.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know it started. I just started counting down. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, but Ozone, there's definitely certain farms where I still pick up my chickens and run them around so that I can grab the extra loot. The Burning Steps farm, whenever I four-man farm that, is a good example of that. I'll run them all around to make sure that I'm not missing any epics or anything like that. I've got to be getting close to having a full set of all these cards. Let's see. What does that one look like? Oh, you're still attacking me. There we go. Oh. That's not actually a bad transmog right there. I tend to like a lot of the lower end transmog. They just look so nice. No, I was saying, how long has it been taking you to get into a DPS match?
What?
I was saying, how long has it been taking you to get into a match?
Like 10 minutes.
Still?
Yeah. Oh! We have 0 heals.
Ooh, got another Stockade Pauldrons. Alright. Alright. Man, we're getting some decent epic drops. Isn't that a bitch? Had issues with your mouse, so you had to restart the whole computer. That's how that works, though. So Sage, I think you missed me talking about my insanity earlier. I'm thinking that I'm gonna, just for shits and giggles, to see how many I can get. I think I'm gonna turn in all of these encrypted Twilight texts and see just how many decoded bags that I can get and open up. I've already opened up almost 400 of them. Yo, Phil, what's up? How's it going? Hell yeah, we got it last night. We got T-Boos last night at about 4.5 hours in, and then today has actually been even, well, in my opinion, I know it's not as much as T-Boos, but in my opinion, I've been even luckier today. I've gotten the Skull Flame shield drop, and I got a Blade of Hana already. Yeah, it is. It's actually going to be quite difficult, honestly, for me to sell that, because I realized that I don't have that appearance. So that one's gonna sting a little bit when I sell it. Some more lofty. There we go. I know. Don't tempt me, damn it. Especially don't tempt me on my druid. Please. For the love of God. End up fucking around and not paying attention and then click it on a druid. Yeah, so I've gotten a shit ton of lofty and glorious so far. So we are 5, 6, 7. So 7 hours in, and we got a bunch of lofty, glorious, bloodlust, Blade of Hana, Skull Flame shield, 2 of the Stockade Pauldrons, a bunch of freezing bands, and T-Boos. So we are doing very good. Now it'll just be interesting. It'll take me a while to set everything up. I'm assuming that's you, Sage. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, no, so I'll set up all the graphs and make all the fun stuff to see exactly how much I got over the 10 hours. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna make an Excel sheet. Just tried the M&M brownies. Are those the regular M&M brownies, or are those the special M&M brownies? So they're the special they're the special M&M brownies. Yeah, well, there you go. Pretzel. I'm assuming it would be good, but I just don't know how I feel about a pretzel and a brownie. Don't have those either. Oh, nice. Did you add anything new into the garden? Okay. Good harvest before you plant anything else. Yeah, that makes sense. I know you were trying to, you know, get everything situated with the soil and all that fun stuff, so. God, this poor bank alt I'm sending all this to. Here. Well, so like I said last night, I don't think that I'm going to do the full 5 tonight. Probably get the other hour, hour and a half in tomorrow. But I think we'll do the full 3 hours here to get 3 hours kind of under and done with, and then we'll finish up tomorrow. Maybe do like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I don't know, maybe mess around, do a dungeon run, and see if we can't do a loot appraiser challenge. Anybody have some dungeons right off the top of their head they want to have some fun in? Let's see. Oh! Got the mooncloth pattern. Damn. It's absolutely racking it up.
No, little bitch.
Let's see. Man, had some nice drops tonight though so far. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever had the mooncloth circlet pattern drop. I've bought them before when they've been cheap on the auction house, but I don't think I've ever had one drop. Uh-oh. Okay. Worried there for a second. Thought one of my chickens was completely full. Can't be having no full chickens. Heroic skullcap. Vanguard. Yeah, so after this, I'll go and turn in all those encrypted texts and then start crafting away on all these bolts. I actually don't think that I even have... I don't think I have my base tailoring on these guys to where I can even do rune cloth yet. Well, shit. God, I have so many of these Dark Moon cards too. This is going to take me a while to spreadsheet all this out. I guess it'll help because I can just kind of go down the line when they're all in the same bank. And see what I can do is I can just go ahead and post it. So I'll just post all of it and then I'll sort it alphabetically in TSM after I've posted all of them. Then I'll leave it nice in an alphabetical order and I can just go and I can write down all the transmogs, which is going to be a lot. So we are coming up on, let's see, it's going to be 8 hours. Coming up on 8 hours total of farming Silithus. Dun dun dun. Thank God they reverted all that stuff with the auction house. Let's see. I've gotten so many of those mooncloth bag patterns. Oh, 0.06 sell rate? Really? Wow. Alright. Be interested to see if those sell. Shit, I've probably got like 50 of them. Just one in the bags here. Whoops. There we go. Now the chickens are back to killing. So we're looking at roughly, estimated value at 100 to 130K per tune for 3 hours. And that's not including that I got the Skull Flame and the Blade of Hana. So, and now the Mooncloth bag. Or not the Mooncloth bag, the Mooncloth circlet pattern that I got. That's another 50K. Oh, what we got going on here? We got nice and quiet. There we go. Much more better. Oh, straight to the ads. Alright. Throw the Ludorangs around. Indomitable Vest. I always look at that one thinking that it's worth more, but it's not. All right. 3 hours it is, guys. So we're gonna cut it a little bit early. I am in much need of sleep, so we're gonna go ahead and call it a night for the farm, and I'm gonna go and find us somebody that we can raid. There we go. I was messing around in his stream earlier, so Pulsating Sex still on, so we'll go raid him. Looks like he's almost at his 50 million goal. So if you guys haven't already, Pulsating is another gold maker, and if you haven't already followed him, go ahead and follow him, show him love in the chat, and I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll finish up the 10 hours and then probably do a loot appraiser challenge, so we'll go from there. Hope you guys had a good night, and here we go. What did you say?
Is that his girlfriend out of that, or wife?
Yeah.
That's funny. She's like,
What did you say?
she's like right in the back of him.
Yeah, yeah.